Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for joining us here today. It is a very proud moment for CSR CCMB as well as Atal Incubation Center that a startup that is incubated with us, Clone Deals, is going to be launching a very relevant product for these times. And it is our pleasure to have been associated with them and to be a part of their journey. So I will start with the proceedings for the day. I will just like to make a request to the print media that please don't crowd in the front at the beginning when the product is launched. We will give you enough time. So just don't, please be a little cognizant of the people around you and of the electronic media and try to maintain distance, please. So I would like to begin with calling Dr. Prakash Ayodhya Pedam to come on the stage. Thank you. Mr. Atik Patel, COO of Clone Deals, please join us on the stage. Dr. Madhusudan Rao, CEO of Atal Incubation Center, please join us on the stage. And Dr. Gauravendra from Ambrosia. Dr. Paul Venkatesh, please join us on the stage, please. I will hand over the mic to Shri Prakash Ayodhya. He will be taking care of the proceedings for the evening and he is the moderator as well.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the press meet. We wanted to speak a lot of things here, the kind of work that we have done here, at the same time, the kind of support that we have received here, the kind of up and downs, the kind of thick and thin that we have gone through, and the kind of support that we have received, the kind of guidance, the kind of the technical expertise that has been provided to us, the kind of equipment that is provided to us and incubated at AICCCMB. And we are one of the proud incubatees at AICCCMB today. I, Prakash Ayodhya Pedam, thank you all the AICCCMB team and the CCMB team here, Dr. Madhu sir, Dr. Rakesh sir, and all the scientists here for providing us the support. I would like to start with a very small, humble beginning. Each of us is one beginning, each of us is one being in which everything must move in coordination. The Mother Nature has given us everything as part of the ecosystem, and we often end up identifying the support that is already available for us from the nature. And Cordyceps militaris is one among them, which is also known as Sanjeevani. And the pandemic situation that is we all going through right now, we looked at various options. We tried to come up with something that is very natural, has no side effects, and very effective and safe. And that's when we started working on Cordyceps militaris. And after that, we started working with the AICCCMB, and we are here today. We are really happy to announce about the product, but I would request the honorable dignitaries to speak on this. So, thank you, Dr. Rakesh Mishra sir. Thank you so much for enabling us here. Dr. Madhu sir, thank you so much for all the support and mentorship and guidance provided throughout this journey. And thank you, Paul sir, for all the advisory services and advisory help and being backbone of this project. Thank you, Atik Patel ji, for being a wonderful leader and entrepreneur and also a researcher. I would like to thank Mr. Gauravendra Gangwar ji, who is the managing partner of Ambrosia Food Farm Company, which is a Nainital-based company, which is also a partner with Clone Deals Private Limited. So I stop here and I would hand it over to the respective dignitaries to speak more about the product and give you more details. I would like to invite Mr. Atik Patel to come here and say a few words.
A very warm welcome to the entire media. Before I begin, I just want to say I am not qualified enough to share the same stage as the two biggest names in the science fraternity, Dr. Rakesh Mishra and Dr. Madhusudan Rao. So my first thanks goes to Cordyceps for getting me here and on the stage where I share a same platform with the two of the biggest names in the science fraternity. We at Clone Deals Private Limited started our journey 2.5 years back with Cordyceps militaris. And this is a mushroom. Also, we can say this is a wonder mushroom with a lot of medicinal benefits. So we started our research on the medicinal properties of this mushroom, and finally, through Paul sir, we landed up in AICCCMB, and it is a very, very proud moment for us that we are incubating at Atal Incubation Center under the guidance of Madhusudan sir. We had an exceptional journey so far. There were times where we were working from morning 3 a.m. to night 10 p.m. with the scientists at CCMB. Dr. Kiran Mai and the entire team. I want to, regards my special thanks to all the scientists working with us in making this as a reality. This product is a combination of a bioactive ingredient, cordycepin, with nanocurcumin. So, cordycepin is a bioactive ingredient with lot of medicinal properties attached to it. So, we have done certain special cell culture studies at Atal Incubation Center, CCMB, for which more, I guess, Dr. Madhusudan Rao will throw light upon. This product will be available to entire India and world through our special marketing channels, News and Herbals, and who are expertised in getting this and making sure that it will reach every Indian and house to house. So before I conclude, I just have certain names to thank who have been a part of this journey, from helping us in production from our teams in Siddipet to our teams in Hyderabad, my entire team at Clone Deals, our entire team at Ambrosia Food Farm Company, and who have done such a splendid job so far. And once again, gratitude to entire CCMB for their tremendous effort and tremendous support, without whom this wouldn't have been possible. So I thank you everybody, and I would like to ask Dr. Madhusudan sir to extend few words about this.
Good morning, media. Thank you for being with us today, which is a very important day for Clone Deals and also AICCCMB. Clone Deals has come to us a few months ago to explore the possibility of the value of a well-known product of the nature in the context of the COVID virus. We are aware of some of its properties, but we do not know how it works against this particular virus. So we were very curious, and as an incubation center, in charge of an incubation center, which is interested in promoting and facilitating startups with interesting ideas, and Clone Deals has one of very interesting idea at that time. So we took it up, and with the help of CCMB scientists, we are able to test this compound against the virus that we are able to grow and do it. In fact, CCMB is one of the 3-4 centers in the country which can grow the virus. So we are fortunate to do that in here, and the director, Dr. Rakesh Mishra, was primarily responsible for creating this facility of culturing the virus at CCMB. So with that facility available and the facilities at AIC, we are able to take this forward and help in establishing its potency against the virus. This particular compound, what is technically known as cordycepin, comes from a fungus which grows mostly in Himalayas and is being used in the folk medicine, as a folk medicine, and also as a kind of formulated medicine for a long time, and known for its immunoboosting abilities, but unknown for its effect against the COVID virus. So that's where I think our role helped in establishing that, and that's what is kind of helped them into take it as a product that may have a larger benefit. And one of the, being a CEO of this Atal Incubation Center, it's my happy moment also to know that incubating within a very short time, we have incubators with us for 2-3 years, and they are trying to develop products, but this company is able to, once the potency is identified, they're able to take it to the stage of a product which would be released today in a very short span of couple of months. I think that's a phenomenal team activity of Clone Deal and our Paul Venkatesh. Paul Venkatesh is the person who brought Clone Deals and also kind of structured the activity of the interaction of Clone Tales with us. So I'm very thankful for Paul for making this happen. And from CCMB side, Kiranmai was really helpful in making the initial establishing the protocols for purification and things like that. And Dr. Kiran, I hope he's around, who has tested this compound, he's behind you. He has tested the compound against the virus. And we are very happy for Clone Tales for having reached a stage where with a very interesting collaborators from Ambrosia, and also they have initiated clinical trials in 3 different places in the north. And with those results coming up, and I'm sure it will be favorable. Once with those results, I think Clone Tales can have a very important another arsenal in our armor to fight against COVID. Especially because today, as you know, many of the known medicines are not really having great effect on the pathology of the virus, and probably medicines like this may definitely help in boosting our immunity and also fighting against the virus. I wish them all the good luck in their product and in their future endeavors. Congratulations again. Thank you.
So I just want to first congratulate Clone for successful efforts that they have put with us, and we really appreciate their effort in these tough times, and it takes very hard work to reach at this point, and I think it's going to be extremely useful for us in pandemic times and even beyond that. The pandemic has brought many things, uncovered many abilities that our society had all over the world, and particularly our country, where we have discovered how to handle tough situations. When pandemic was announced, we converted CCMB into as if it is some kind of a coronavirus institute, where we started to test the virus, we started to grow the virus in the lab so we can master it and assay it in various systems. We developed new approaches to test the virus and test the drugs and various devices that are useful in these kinds of situations. And that was done in very short time. We had luckily BSL 2-3 facility, and we had a virologist, Krishnan, who had experience of working with viruses, so that helped a lot. And very quickly we were in a situation, one of the first places in the country who could actually isolate the virus and work on it. So that was very helpful. And we sequence the virus, so we know how it is mutating, and we are doing the fine biology yet to understand this virus that will help us taking care of such pandemics now and in future as well. In this context, we have ability to interact with industry, which is very important. Many institutions don't have, although country have initiated a huge activity of incubation centers in many places. There are thousands of incubation centers, but we make sure that every single facility, every single expertise which is there in CCMB, which has been accumulated and find with the cutting edge technologies available to our incubators. That's what is the difference between many other incubation centers and CCMB. Here we provide full support to all the incubators, and AIC CCMB is only 3-year-old activity. We had CRTDH, which was the base for this activity, and within this short period of time, such a success story really are very encouraging for us, and I'm sure that lots of those success stories will come in the future. One of the big things that our country has and which is not appreciated often is our traditional knowledge. Centuries of experience that is around in form of, now government is trying to accumulate everything and streamline in form of Ayush Ministry, and there are other efforts happening. So there is a lot of traditional knowledge which was accumulated by experience and by testing with the people, and that are actually time tested kinds of drugs and pharmaceuticals, not that way, but in form of edibles that our ancestors were using. And one of the focus that CSIR and as well as of CCMB and many other organizations is to validate scientifically our traditional knowledge so that we can make them commercially available, and a quality control is put in place so that they are available to people and they can be even exported, and humanity gets the benefit. At the same time, our knowledge is utilized and we do business, which is a very, very important activity. And in this context, I'm very happy that a mushroom, which I understand is one of the most expensive mushroom that is eaten, had medicinal values which were known. But Clone Gene came up with this idea that we should test that is expected antiviral properties are going to be useful for against coronavirus as well. And that's what CCMB did. We tested and it has very strong activity at very low concentration. In micromolar concentration, actually it inhibits virus significantly in the cell culture system. So it's a very good indication that if something which is killing the virus within the cells, that's how virus is doing in the body also. So it's very likely that this will be showing antiviral properties. And in a way it confirms the old assumption that it has antiviral activity. And it's very simple mechanism, at least some of the part of this. There's a compound which is a mimic of one of the building blocks of the nucleic acids, which can go and get incorporated in nucleic acid. Then it works like a break in the extension of the chain. So RNA will be made, but when this mimic of the compound, which we call as a analog, which will go and gets incorporated, it stops the growth of the virus, and that is how it kills the virus. So I'm sure that we will figure out more science, more biology, more pathways, and other aspects of this fungal product in the biology of the virus, and that way it will be helpful also to make it more effective. And one day maybe it can go as a curative, as a purified compound, and which I understand the company is already making effort, and certain big hospitals are involved for those trials. So those will come in future, but at least at the moment there is something available which can be taken as a food supplement and which will provide us an advantage against the virus, and which, see, when virus is growing, it is a matter of how much of virus there in the body. If it is a few hundred viral particles, we can manage. If it is more than few thousand, it starts to set in infection. And when you have something which is inhibiting the virus, even partially in the body, our immune system might be able to win over the thing. So it will be a very good tool, I think. And since it's a natural material which has been eaten, so this is already safe. There is no problem with that. And I'm sure this will be very useful in fighting the pandemic. It is a situation where we need all possible tools and resources so that we can fight with it. So I'm really very happy to, from many points of view. One is that our traditional knowledge is being converted more scientifically into more valuable with the value addition of this anti-COVID property to this. A young innovator, a startup who comes here to incubate and develops this in our association, we are very happy. And we also are happy that a public funded institution which is supported by taxpayers' money is able to contribute something by promoting our industry and allowing the knowledge to go for more societal impact and societal value. So I congratulate again Clone Gene and their associate companies. I also like to congratulate and thank Atal Incubation Center, CCMB, especially Madhu, and other staff who do it so ably. They're so supportive to the companies, and we don't allow any ego or any administrative hassle to come in the way of supporting and helping companies, because sometimes we may require unusual interventions in this process. So they have been doing it so ably. And thank you all for coming, and wish you all the very best.
Good morning. Good morning to the friends of humanity who are here in the dais and present here. I call you friends of humanity because number one, we were inventing this new process to meet the challenges the life throws at us, especially the pandemic that has come in the form of corona. And you are the one who have been going, I call you media warriors, who are all over spreading the news of awareness. I really thank you. As a corporate strategy advisor, it was my responsibility to get great people, great inventors, and great marketers and distributors of what has been invented together. I really thank God for this opportunity. It is a proud moment indeed. Proud moment because it is made in India, and proud as always, India has been a blessing to the world. It is indeed, we are proud Indians, right? While the world has given different problems, India has come with great solutions, and here is the team that has worked towards that. This is always a result when friends of humanity come together as one team. Yes? And all the challenges the life brings can be addressed if we come together like this. Coronade is the answer to the pandemic that was paralyzing people across the world. And I'm really glad to be a part of this team. And CCMB, AIC CCMB, Clone Deals, and Nugent Herbals, which is a distributor worldwide for this. And this is a formidable partnership. This is what I see, right? It is invented, it is researched, invented, and now it is being reached to the entire world through a wonderful distributing channel, Nugent Herbals. And all these people are from India. And this is the answer that India gives to the world. Yes, there is a pandemic that has come, and yes, here is an answer in a quick way, in a relatively much easier. I don't call it easier in the sense easier the way it is brought into, not the way it has been studied and researched. Yeah, ancient techniques and then the modern technology. It's a marriage of these two, and here is a product that can change, that can provide answers to a lot of questions the life gives. I really thank you all for coming here. And while the history is being made, history is being chronicled also here by the media. I would like to close here. I would invite Gaurvendra, Managing Director of Food Farm of Ambrosia. Would you like to please come, Gaurav?
And thank you very much, Clone Deals Private Limited, for inviting me here. Actually, this journey began 2.5 years before when we collaborating with Clone Deals Private Limited, and actually we are planning to bring something from the nature to the humankind. And nature is full of surprises, and one of surprises is called Cordyceps militaris. We are collecting it from the Himalaya region, and after that we are growing and domesticated it in our lab, and we are producing it. When we started this journey, we never thought like that God is preparing for us, and they are giving a big task to fight this pandemic. And in this crucial form of pandemic, we developed few products. One is in front of you. This is the food product, and this is nutraceutical and also good immunity booster. And another is the curative medicine, which is already under the trial of COVID-19 in AIIMS Nagpur, AIIMS Bhopal, and MGM Navi Mumbai. So we are coming in the solution in the both form. One is the food, one is in the pharma form, and we will just hand over this to the humankind, and it will help us a lot to fight this COVID-19 period. And definitely we are very thankful to the God, and also the research team, the entire research fraternity, which is working very hard with us and to fight this COVID-19. Okay, so this from our side. And again, I think, and Clone Deals, it's a heartily congratulations to you to develop such a wonderful product. And definitely we together will fight with this corona, and we will just complete our dream, the Corona Mukt Bharat, the Corona Mukt Bharat. Thank you.
The product launch is now going to be done by Dr. Rakesh Mishra, the director of CCMB. Would you do the honors, sir?
It would be great to applaud this historic moment.
We are really happy to launch the product today here to our directors, and we would like to open the floor for question and answers.
We don't have, immunity boosters to, improve their immunity. How true is that? Because there have been instances where excess use of immunity boosters have caused dormant ulcers to burst out and caused other copious problems like bleeding, etc.
Thank you, ma'am. So, one is this entomopathogenic fungus, which grows on insects, basically, is also known as Sanjeevani of Himalayas. Is known for centuries for a lot of good benefits, and is used in lot of traditional medicines, not just in India but also across all the Asian countries, and now it is gaining the popularity across the globe. In fact, the Europe, USA, Australia are the largest users of this. And as you rightly mentioned, because of the over harvest in the Himalayan region, not just in Himalayan region but also the other subspecies of the cordyceps, which is available across the globe in European countries, especially in the colder regions, colder mountain areas, is being exploited basically by over harvesting. So what we have done is basically by collecting the strain of these fungus, we brought it to the lab level, where we are kind of, in a way, in a simple term that we all know, domesticating, right? So in that way, we have collected the strains of best quality strains from across the globe, and we have multiplied that, developed mother culture, and we are growing this fungus, the mushroom, in the controlled environment where we are controlling the temperature, controlling the humidity, and also controlling the lighting conditions, and also the air quality. These are the four major qualities that are supposed to be maintained for making sure that the mushroom grows in the right environment. So we are not harvesting any mushroom directly from the nature. So we are not exploiting the mother nature. That is one. And also coming to your second point, that making sure that this is available for larger people to be able to consume this and take the benefit out of it. We have enough capacities right now. Clonedales Private Limited and Ambrosia Food Farm Company are the largest producers of cordyceps in India. And now, as partner companies, we can cater to the entire India without any problem in terms of making sure that this product reaches the complete India across all the states and union territories, and we are happy about that. And I'm sorry, I missed your third question, ma'am. Well, I let the right folks announce the pricing on this. Now, coming to the immuno booster capabilities of this product. Cordyceps militaris is known for its polysaccharides, antioxidants, and also many other minerals and molecules which are known to be beneficial for the mankind. And that has been in use for a long time. And now, some of the people, as you rightly mentioned, that some people don't need any immune booster to survive from COVID. Some people don't need it. And also there are various other conditions, health conditions like health ailments, any disease or any problem or condition may impact the person's health. Now, as long as the mother nature has given someone a very good health and immune system, then the person doesn't need to take any immuno booster from outside. Now, there is nothing wrong in using something that is completely safe and effective, and this is not going to this is not going to give any side effect for the person. So, it is better to be preventive than for going for a cure after getting the problem.
Yeah, Dr. Mishra, sir, whether clinical trials or human trials were conducted in this, because the time frame was very less. So, क्या कुछ ट्रायल्स हुए हैं और किसको बेसिकली दिया जा सकता है, क्योंकि साइड इफेक्ट्स की बात ये भी कर रहे थे, तो किसको दिया जा सकता है, कब दिया जा सकता है?
अभी जो हमने टेस्ट किया है कि ये जो फंगल कंपोनेंट है, इससे कल्चर के अंदर कोरोना वायरस को ये इनहिबिट करता है। अब ये एक खाने की चीज, ये फंगस को हम खाते हैं, तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि अगर इसका जो इन्होंने फॉर्मुलेशन बनाया हुआ है, उसका एक्सट्रैक्ट बनाया हुआ है, इसको लेने से वायरल लोड कम हो सकता है। ये हमने जो टेस्ट किया है वो इन विट्रो टेस्ट किया हुआ है, क्योंकि ये ऑलरेडी खाने वाला फंगस है। इसका मतलब हम अगर इसमें ध्यान दें और इसको रेगुलर रूप से लें, इसके लिए इन लोगों ने डोज वगैरह ये सब सेट किया हुआ होगा, तो इससे आपको फायदा। ये ड्रग नहीं है, इसको पेशेंट को दे के पेशेंट अच्छा हो जाएगा, इसको हम नहीं कह रहे हैं। अब ये कह रहे हैं कि इसको खाने से फंगल लोड कम होगा। हमारा जो इम्यून सिस्टम होता है उसका, हम रोज हजारों तरह के पैरासाइट हमारे बॉडी में आते हैं, लेकिन हमारे जो इनेट इम्यूनिटी होती है या अगर हमारी जो एक्वायर्ड इम्यूनिटी होती है, उस फंगल डिपेंडिंग अपॉन पैरासाइट, वो उसको कंट्रोल करती रहती है। ये एक जो चीज है वो हमारे हेल्प करेगी उसको, क्योंकि ये स्पेसिफिकली वायरस को इनएक्टिवेट करेगा, जो हमारे लैब का एक्सपेरिमेंट शो करता है। वही इसमें ऐड किया गया है कि ये एंटी कोविड एक्टिविटी है इसके अंदर। जहां तक इसको ड्रग की तरह से यूज करने की बात है, उसके लिए अलग से आयुष मिनिस्ट्री से और आईसीएमआर के साथ मिलके इन लोगों ने एक ट्रायल स्टार्ट किया है, फेज 1 ट्रायल। वो मेरे ख्याल से अभी जैसे बताया गया कि एम्स भोपाल, एम्स नागपुर और एमजीएम हॉस्पिटल मिलके कर रहे हैं, और मेरे ख्याल से 2-3 हफ्ते में उसका रिजल्ट आएगा। और अगर वो अच्छा रिजल्ट आता है तो उसको एज ए क्यूरेटिव भी इस्तेमाल होगा। लेकिन अभी हम जो बात कर रहे हैं ये एक फूड सप्लीमेंट की बात कर रहे हैं, जिसको पहले से लोग खाते थे। अब इस टाइम में जैसे हमको बताया जाता है कि आपको अगर सर्दी जुकाम है तो आप हल्दी वाली चाय पियो या अदरक वाली चाय पियो, इस तरह की चीजें। तो ये जो एक्सपीरियंस वाली बात है उसमें हमने इसको जस्टिफाई किया अपने एक्सपेरिमेंट से कि इसमें एंटीवायरल एक्टिविटी है, तो इसके टाइम में इसको खाने से शायद हमारी टॉलरेंस वायरस के खिलाफ में बढ़ेगी।
Sir, you mentioned about nano-curcumin in this product. Somebody mentioned. How is it different from normal curcumin is one point, sir. What is the active ingredient in nano-curcumin which is affecting this viral infection?
Curcumin, you want to answer?
Nano-curcumin is the active molecule of the curcumin longa. That is the haldi that you're taking. So it's extracted from curcumin longa.
To add,
Yeah.
I'm asking about active molecule is itself nano-curcumin.
Yeah, it itself is nano-curcumin. So that is in the quantity of 5 mg that we have put in.
5 mg.
5 mg and cordyceps is 2 mg.
मेरा सवाल डॉक्टर मिश्रा से है। सर, हम बॉडी में जो भी हम जो चीज खाते हैं, कंज्यूम करते हैं, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं कि सारे जो उसके अंदर इंग्रेडिएंट्स हों वो बॉडी में एब्जॉर्ब हों, कुछ चीजें एक्सट्रैक्ट भी हो जाती हैं। अब ये जो कॉर्डिसेप्स मिलिटरिस है, इसको कल्चर जब आपने वायरस को करके और उसके ऊपर से इसको डाला तो वायरस इनहिबिट हुआ है ऐसा बताया गया। क्या हमारी बॉडी इस एलिमेंट को एब्जॉर्ब कर रही है और वो हमारे जो ब्लड वेसल्स में है वो फिर वो ये जो इंग्रेडिएंट है ये सर्कुलेट हो रहा है और वायरस को खत्म कर रहा है? ये टेस्ट हुआ है या नहीं, ये कैसे एस्टेब्लिश हुआ?
ये आप जो बता रहे हैं वो एक किसी भी प्रोडक्ट के लिए, चाहे न्यूट्रास्यूटिकल हो या ड्रग हो, उसको हम बोलते हैं टारगेटिंग, ड्रग डिलीवरी। जैसे ड्रग को उस जगह तक पहुंचना है जहां पे उसका काम हो। तो ये जो बड़े मॉलिक्यूल होते हैं जैसे प्रोटीन होती है, उसको हम सीधा इब्जार नहीं कर पाते, उसको हमारा सिस्टम डाइजेस्ट करता है और डाइजेस्ट करके छोटे छोटे पार्ट में बना देता है, तो उसको जो हम अमाइनो एसिड बोलते हैं उसको इब्जार करके फिर से प्रोटीन बनाते हैं। लेकिन कुछ चीजें जो होती हैं, अब जैसे आप ग्लूकोज खाएंगे, ग्लूकोज को डाइजेस्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं है, ग्लूकोज खाएंगे वो सीधा बॉडी के अंदर से एब्जॉर्ब होकर ब्लड में आता है और एनर्जी के लिए इस्तेमाल होता है। इसी तरह से ज्यादातर जो फार्मास्यूटिकल्स कंपाउंड है या छोटे मॉलिक्यूल्स होते हैं, जैसे कार्टिसिन है, ये न्यूक्लियोसाइड का एक एनालॉग है, बहुत छोटा मॉलिक्यूल, ये एब्जॉर्ब होगा। इसको डाइजेस्ट करने के लिए, इसको डाइजेस्ट किए तो खराब हो गया, इसकी वैल्यू खत्म हो जाएगी। तो ज्यादातर जो ये तरह, और ये चूंकि एक नेचुरल प्रोडक्ट है, ये सिंथेटिक नहीं है, जब फंगस के अंदर ये हो रहा है तो इसका मतलब कि लिविंग सिस्टम के अंदर इसको हम खा सकते हैं। लिविंग सिस्टम के अंदर ये ट्रांसपोर्ट होता है एक सेल से दूसरे सेल में, तो इसलिए इसके चांसेस कि ये अपनी जगह पे पहुंचेगा, वहां पे इससे मदद मिलेगी, ये इसके चांसेस काफी ज्यादा हैं। अब इसको टेस्ट करने के ये जो ह्यूमन ट्रायल्स इसके हो रहे हैं उसमें इन सब चीजों के ऊपर एड्रेस किया जाएगा कि कितने क्वांटिटी चाहिए और ये ऑब्जर्व हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है, वो होगा उसमें। लेकिन चांसेस ये इसके करीब करीब आप समझिए 100% है कि आप इस तरह के कंपाउंड खाएंगे तो वो बॉडी में एब्जॉर्ब होगा, क्योंकि बहुत छोटा मॉलिक्यूल होता है।
Dr. Mishra sir, yeah, I'm veering away from this topic, sir. Could you just highlight the role of CCMB and vaccine development for COVID, sir? You have been working in that field. Please, can you talk about that issue also, sir? And also, please, what is your estimate? कब तक वैक्सीन पहुंचने वाला है सर इंडिया में और एटलीस्ट वर्ल्ड में? When the vaccine is going to be introduced according to your estimate and your CCMB's role in the development of the
So
vaccine?
CCMB is doing few activities. We are interacting with several companies and providing them assistance in different ways. And there are we are interacting, for example, with Bharat Biotech, but not in the current vaccine that they are making, but we are interacting with them. We are, as a CSR effort, we are creating 3 special platform for the vaccine, and which once it you may have read some time back, once our proof of principle is in place, then Aurobindo Pharma will take them over and go for vaccine production and trial and those things. And those platforms are little bit different from what current vaccines are being made. For instance, we are expressing the core protein of the virus, 3 of them, putting them together, and they become little bit like a particle and not as soluble proteins. Yeah. So, नहीं, अब हम ये सिस्टम आ गया कि अब हमको ऐसे ही एक दूसरे से कम्युनिकेट करना पड़ेगा। आप थोड़ा बात को समझिए, थोड़ा इशारों को समझिए। साइंस ज्यादा इशारों से ही समझ में आती है ना, दिखता थोड़ी है। तो anyways, I will be little loud so you can get little better. So the new platform that we are trying is, one is pseudovirus or virus particles. So that CCMB is doing. Then our lab in IMTech, our lab in Chandigarh, IMTech is making what is called pre-processed proteins, which is more immunogenic. And our lab IICB in Kolkata is doing something called pseudovirus particles. So they are making a matrix on which they will be kind of decorating that little particle with viral proteins and using that as a vaccine candidate. So these 3 platforms we will be testing in mouse, and if mouse is responding, giving immune response to that, then this technology will be handed over to Aurobindo Pharma, and then they will be taking it over further for vaccine development. Yes, now when the vaccine will come is anybody's guess. There are claims that vaccine will come this year, vaccine come middle of the year. But I would like to say very clear in this that we should prepare ourselves to fight this pandemic without vaccine, because for 2 reasons. A, all the vaccine we are talking about is at the moment candidates are dreams. They are not products yet. They are being tried. And it has never happened in the history that you do trial and first shot you get the best vaccine. You might get candidates which will be qualifying after stage 3 trial, but they will be untested vaccines. It will take couple of years to find out whether that vaccine is good or not. You can get a vaccine today, after 6 months, will you still be resistant to the drug, to the virus? We don't know. And we'll know only after 6 months, after 2 years. So that is why vaccine production takes several years. That here is a robust vaccine. Whether this vaccine will work for younger and older people in a similar way, we don't know. So the vaccine is a way, I mean, the kind of effort that is happening is tremendous. Never in the history so much of money and effort has been put against one virus. So we expect something will come out, but it is many, many months from now. And the third thing which will be a problem is, if a vaccine, let's say, is the RNA vaccine, you have to then have a cold chain of minus 80 degrees all over the country. You can forget it happening that easily. And we have 138 billion people. To make that many doses, and you might need to give twice or doses of the vaccine. So we are talking about huge task. Years it will take to vaccinate people. So that is why what you have, this is the vaccine. The mask is your vaccine today. And slowly the herd immunity will come over several months. We should not accelerate the herd immunity because then there will be crowd in hospital. This virus is very kind to us. It's asymptomatic most of the time and mortality is very low. We should take that advantage and fight it with the means that are available. Drugs and vaccines may come or may not come. So this is an open question as yet. There is great hope.
Accelerating the herd immunity. Could you talk about it a little bit more, sir?
No, I said that we should not accelerate herd immunity because if 100 people get infected, 5 may need hospital. And if 1 crore people get infected, then multiply and then we don't have hospital. From April, March, now we have enhanced our capacity tremendous. But system will start to collapse if we overcrowd the hospital. That's why we have to keep testing and isolating, preventing the spread because we know how this virus is spread. And using the mask and this social vaccine, which everybody is saying, all the way from Prime Minister to Health Minister to anyone you talk, social vaccine is what we have to very sincerely practice. Herd immunity will naturally kick in slowly. Now, maybe according to some surveys, we have already some 20% or 30% people are showing antibody presence. So that means they are acquiring some kind of resistance. Hopefully that will be protective against the virus. So it will take some time, maybe 6 months, 1 year when larger number of people will acquire that and we will be a little better. The virus infection rate will come down because every other person the virus will meet is actually resistant, so it will not able to transmit. But actual vaccine, if it comes, that will be great. But we have to keep fingers crossed and do what is in our hand. Is my earnest request for all of you to spread that vaccine may come, but let's not wait for vaccine and create problems. Right now, what we have to do is what is in our hand, which is mask and social distancing, and don't eat anything or touch your mouth unless you have washed your hand with the soap.
First of all, congratulations for CCMB and Clonedales and Ambrosia Food Farm CEO for bringing our immunity booster for the society and the people. And my question is that there is any age limit for this food supplement, and is there any precautions while taking this food supplement?
So as a lay person, I think any food all of us can eat, so there should not be any restriction. Any precaution and other thing, I don't know, for some fungus, some mushroom, there certain people may have allergy, but I think other than that, I'll ask them to tell.
That's absolutely right. People who are allergic to mushrooms, there might be some problem, but it is safe, absolutely safe, because this is a mushroom and it can be taken by anybody of any age.
Is there any precautions while consuming this one?
No, absolutely no precautions. You do not take precautions while eating dal, right? So it's something like that. It's just a mushroom again. At the end of the day, it's a mushroom. So I'll just show you how to take it right away. Yeah?
Thank you so much.
This is just a food supplement. This is just a food in simple terms with a lot of goodness. And it is very, very safe.
So you can take it anytime, anywhere. You can carry it in your pocket. Thank you.
Sir, my question is, do we have any supporting scientific data that after taking this, it would not affect or shows any adverse event on the microbiota or bacterial colony which is residing in our gut or GI tract? Is there any scientific data for that?
So not all funguses are safe. And there's a saying in mushroom world that every mushroom that looks very beautiful is not safe. So this mushroom may not be the most beautiful mushroom to look at, but this has a lot of goodness in it. And this mushroom is a package of antibacterial, antiviral and antifungal properties that has been already proven, and all the scientific data is available with us, and this is completely safe. So except for only one thing, that people who are allergic to mushrooms better avoid this, And in the minutest quantity that we are providing the active ingredient is not going to make any harm even to the person who has allergy against the mushrooms, because we're just giving 2 milligram of cordyceps, which is almost nothing, which is invisible even in the solid format or even in the liquid format. It is very difficult to look at it. So it is very, very safe, and we have the complete scientific data and the complete scientific backup to prove this.
Are you expecting any challenges during post-marketing surveillance, which is a final clinical trial, I guess?
Well, so there are 2 aspects. One is we are bringing this product into the market as a food supplement. And for bringing this product into the market as a food supplement, we have all the required approvals and licenses and also the permissions required from the government agencies and the regulatory authorities. And since we have done the proper research and development on this product through AICCCMB, Dr. Nasuwan Rao Garu and his entire team was very particular about making the product so safe that it can be given to any person on this planet without any doubt. So now that we are coming to the market with a product, so we are very confident that there is no problem with this. And also, especially to answer your question, we don't see any challenges for this product because this is a food segment product. We are not fighting with any drug, we are not fighting with any vaccine. And this is completely safe. A drug may have some side effects, a vaccine may come in coming days. We never know how many days it is going to be, how many months it is going to be, how many years it is going to take. And whether, as rightly mentioned by Dr. Rakesh Mishra said, that it may come in 2 months, it may come in 2 years, maybe 3 years. And also the effects of vaccine may be remaining in the body for few months or maybe few years, and after that there is no guarantee that the virus may not attack again. So considering that, having an alternative like this, which is a food supplement that you can carry all over and which is completely safe, it is always better to have a alternative, and this is completely safe.
Yeah.
When this product will be
I can just add to what he just mentioned, that this has been certified by FSSAI, which is the ultimate body that allows something to be eaten or not to be eaten. Right? Anything that you packed and sell, it has to have FSSAI approval, which they have obtained. So unless it is safe, they will not do it.
Yeah, I agree, but after so many decades, like antacid, if you take, which is a simple antacid, Ranitidine or something, which I think might cause cancer, and that is direct drug, right?
You are very right.
It is a food supplement, and even milk is natural.
You are very right. Many of the drugs, after many decades, that is what is called a continuous trial. Like many of drugs or vaccines, after a few years we realize new effects of them or bad effects of them. That is why. Generally for food products, it is not the case, because it's the food we have been eating. We are eating potato, somebody discovered there is some antibacterial property in potato. So that is not going to change potato eating or something. It's like that. It is because it has been eaten as a food material for a long time, is very likely to be safe. So that's why such things are given up to very easily. Because we are anyway eating, now we are eating in a different level, and more selective eating you can do. As if you are immune to something, fungus and all, then you have to be careful. Otherwise, generally there should not be that problem.
Yeah, I hope this supplement will help this pandemic crisis.
Just to add a couple of more points onto this, sir. If a person is taking rise throughout his life without making any changes to that, and over the decades, the person has larger chances of getting diabetes. If a person is bitten with snake, he can take anti-snake venom. But after several snake bites, the person will become allergic to anti-snake venom also. Even the anti-snake venom doesn't work. So right now, there are no evidences about the product that we are launching that it is unsafe or any other adverse reactions that you are looking at. So this is completely safe at this moment, as long as the person is not taking this continuously for decades. I don't think any person would take this for decades because it's a food supplement, but of course, ultimately this has some medicinal properties in it. Thank you.
Please do subscribe Myra Media.
Please subscribe Myra Media. Subscribe to Myra Media.
Please like, share and subscribe to Myra Media for lot of film news, gossips and hot news.
Please like, share and subscribe to Myra Media.
For more interesting updates, please subscribe to Myra Media YouTube channel. For more updates, please subscribe to Myra Media.
So like, share and subscribe to Myra Media.